welcome to the Howdy Boomy podcast. Today is Friday, February the 2nd, Groundhog's Day. And happy to report that Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow this morning, which means the next 6 weeks will be an easy winter, theoretically, if you believe in groundhogs. And I'm sort of amazed that some group hasn't come out protesting the use of a groundhog to predict the weather. But knowing the Progressive Party the way they are and the idiots that belong to the Democratic Party, someone's going to come along and bitch about using a groundhog out of his element to predict the weather. That's the society that we live in now. Today is also Friday, which means the Schiffhead of the Week award, named after the designated liar for the Democratic Party, Adam Schiff, who perpetrated the Russian hoax that Trump stole the election because of Russian interference. Even though he was proven wrong, he keeps on saying it because the more you say it, the more some idiots tend to believe it. He is running for Congress as far as the Senate candidate goes to fill Dianne Feinstein's seat in California, and he declared his residence in Maryland. Congratulations, California voters. You've got a real idiot to choose for. The Schiffhead of the Week, a person who you wouldn't trust, you don't want in government, you don't believe, you wouldn't have them hold your wallet, you wouldn't have them babysit your kids. You know they're untrue, they're liars. There's a lot of them. You could have the district attorney from New York City. A illegal alien came in and beat the crap out of a cop. It was on video. He was released without bail, anything. He gave the finger to the camera as he was walking out the door. Our DA in New York City approved that. And yet there's Daniel Petrie, who's being prosecuted because he rescued a subway car mayhem by tackling the victim, bringing him down. He put a chokehold on him that he used in the Marines. Later on, the gentleman died, who found out he was basically a Looney Tunes, and he's being prosecuted to the full extent of the law. So you have an illegal alien beat the crap out of a cop. He's walking the streets. A gentleman trying to protect fellow citizens in New York City, he's being prosecuted. Congratulations to the DA in New York City. You could have Aaron Rodgers, who always qualifies for this award by destroying the New York Jets because he is bigger than any football team going around. You could have President Biden, who said he's done everything he can to safely close our borders, which is a lie. What he did was, coming into office, is with one stroke of the pen, got rid of all the laws that Donald Trump had in place that secured our border. He could do the same thing. He doesn't need Congress. Joe Biden, he could be in the Schiffhead Hall of Fame. I remember after 9/11, George Bush came on television and spoke about the perpetrators of 9/11, Osama bin Laden and his crew, all the Arab, the radical Islam, and said that he was going after those people who caused the deaths of 3,000 Americans and all the countries that harbor those people. Well, our Schiffhead of the Week seem to be terrorists themselves. They are members of the United States Congress. I'm looking at Cori Bush and Rashida Tlaib. A resolution was brought before Congress that said they do not want to allow any Hamas terrorists into this country. It was voted 442 for, 2 against. Those two were the people that voted against it. Now think about that. You represent United States citizens. You are responsible for their safety, and yet you are so heartened. You hate this country so much that you will allow terrorists to come in. You don't care about your representative citizens that you're supposed to be taking care of. You don't think about America at all. You are brought up with hatred for this country. How you got elected, I have no idea, but you should now be arrested and put in jail. You are harboring and allowing terrorism in this country by your vote. You should be removed from office. And yet, I'm sure the anti-American squad that's in here will hail you. That's what this has become. If you let another Muslim in this country, this is what we're going to get. They hate us. They're brought up to hate us. That will never, ever leave them. Beware of what's going to happen here, because Joe Biden and Barack Hussein allowed the borders to be swamped by people from the Middle East. I'm a Polak. In Poland, they don't have this problem. They don't allow Muslims in. Remember that. Enjoy the weekend. Schiffhead of the week. Makes you think. Love this country. Vote. That's how you become part of the system. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, vote. It's the American way, the greatest country on the face of the planet. Watch the Howdy Boomy podcast on the YouTube channel, the Howdy Boomy channel, with trailers all over social media. Just pump in Howdy Doody, Howdy Boomy on your computer, and somebody will show up. If it's my mug, you're going to have to look at it for a while, but worse things could happen, I guess. I hope. Anyhow, have a great weekend. Stay warm, stay healthy, love your family. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.